It's showtime.
It's quiet. I was thinking LSU. I figured
Not
Donnie thought they were going to be #1 already. I saw that too. Good morning, everyone. Wake up. It feels good outside this morning, but wasn't it hot yesterday? I'll tell you more in just a moment. JC.
Hey, now that you've taken it with us, can you have a seat over here, David, over there? Yeah, let's walk over there. Good morning, that was you walking by. Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM. Nothing like treating a new guest never been up here before. When you gotta go, right?
That's it.
Yeah, you should have taken it with behind the bush when you walked in, right, Joseph?
Well, I should.
Well, that's just common practice around here.
David Henry, where you living on the Shoals area?
Sir?
Where you living, in the Shoals area?
I live in Minor Hill.
Oh, Minor Hill. You ever been to Ronnie's place?
Yes, sir.
You ever been to a chicken drop?
Yes, sir.
All right.
We have those at the VFW on Sundays.
Yeah. All right. He's got something he's going to talk about later this morning, too. Dr. White, what are you talking about today?
A topic that you suggested to me.
Oh, boy.
It's good news for older couch potatoes.
Oh.
Yeah, real good news.
I resemble that remark.
All right, let's do the weather. Zach's fired up those parts. Let's do the weather
Oh,
first.
my goodness. 68, 69 degrees already outside. But yesterday, did we hit the 101 mark? Sure did feel like it, but I'm not quite
Zach,
so
no, he
sure
was
it
working.
made it. That's right. Plenty of sunshine today. No rain to talk about. In fact, that's pretty much been it for several days, hasn't it? No rain to talk about. High temperatures today, though. Partly cloudy skies. We're going to enjoy that 95. And look, no relief in sight for several days. 97 for
Man,
that
when
high
do the leaves
Friday.
start turning and falling?
I'm so ready for fall. 2hempgirls.com for all your
If you ain't
CBD
doing
products.
some sort of CBD products, you ain't living.
That's right. Feeling
right.
good.
Coach Legg's loving his CBD, by the way,
I
Gloria.
know.
He took it on the way to Tuscaloosa.
Really? Everybody needs to be taking it. Zach,
Great
let's
sheriff
talk
and
about
beautiful
that.
rodeo queen have just
Well, he
arrived.
did make it in here.
Morning.
I don't believe it. A good sheriff. We'll
Mr.
talk about
Hula
it.
Hoop.
Just, yeah. Yeah. He could barely get a hula hoop. I used to hula hoop as a kid. We were all down at the Senior Fun Fest Saturday.
Yeah.
Had a great time. I'll talk to you in a minute about that. We were down there Friday, wasn't Saturday, last week over here. But before I go any further, let's go over to Zack and let him fire down on some sports. Zack, how hot was it in Tuscaloosa in that stadium this past Saturday?
It was mighty hot. We left midway through third quarter. Coach Legg had his two little girls, Lily and Lucy, was getting a little hot. Well, Bama Zack was getting hot too, so I was ready to roll. So we headed out. But welcome to ZTV 11 Sports, brought to you by All Star Plumbers. For all your plumbing needs, go to All Star Plumbers and Applebee's Tailgate Talk 10 to 12 every Saturday morning on the Big 1080 WKC, where I believe we'll be on the road, Todd, won't we, this Saturday? I think Athens Youth football starting up this Saturday, so we'll be at Lindsay Lane football fields this Saturday, so join us out there for that. Little high school football over the weekend. East Limestone, we took it under the chin. Coach P will talk about that Thursday. Mass Academy 44-20 over East. Athens ended their 14-year losing streak against Hartsville. So congratulations to Athens. Scottsboro over Ardmore and Deshler over Elkmont. NFL started up over this weekend. Tennessee Titans beat Freddie Kitchens and the Cleveland Browns. They had a lot of penalties in that game, so they took a 30-point loss in that game. So not a good start for Freddie Kitchens and the Cleveland Browns. Hey, last night, I had to mention my Dallas Cowboys had a big win over the. Hey, give me. I don't get, but my mama said you don't give me enough time, so let me give me enough time. That's right. So give me. Hey, if you didn't say Monday Night Football, what a great ending for that New Orleans Saints.
Who dat?
What a game.
There you go, Louisiana man right there. New Orleans come back and beat the Houston Texans, and Oakland started big. Josh Jacobs, Alabama guy, got 2 touchdowns in that win. And, hey, Michigan avoided catastrophe. I was hoping they'd lose. I can't stand Jim Harbaugh, but they beat Army in 2 overtimes. Auburn held on to beat Tulane 24-6. And Alabama
Held on.
Held on. Now, wait a
24
minute.
to 6.
No, they pretty much. But I mean, 18 points.
Yeah.
18 points. And Bama
Zach.
struggled against New Mexico State 6-2-10. And everybody's already complaining in a couple weeks. 11 o'clock game.
I even caught that, Zach. Wow.
11 o'clock games in a couple weeks.
What happened to East the other night?
I already mentioned that, so that shows how much you was listening. 6 turnovers will get you beat. And Coach Pugh was not too happy about that, so the guys had a long practice yesterday. You can talk to Coach Pugh about that Thursday.
All right.
Jamie, back to you.
We have the finest sheriff in America in here this morning.
That's right.
We'll have an exclusive interview with him in just a moment.
We will.
The rodeo queen's in here too. I met her the other day. Matter of fact, while we're talking about me, let's talk about me some more right now. We got some pictures to share. Hey, let me show y'all this picture right here. Y'all know who that is? That's her. Miss Rodeo. On one. That's me in the middle, Joseph.
You in the middle.
You're not on the
yeah.
left.
Miss Alabama.
He said,
Really?
I got sandwiched.
Yeah, and in the middle, Mr. Universe.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Even
right.
the sheriff couldn't pull off a picture like that. Yeah, look
He
at
wants that blown up and hung on the wall.
That's a
I don't
pretty
blame
good,
him.
that's a pretty good
right.
picture. I'll
That's a
give
dang
you
good
that.
picture.
Beauty. What was that? The county fair? Actually, senior fun fest.
Yeah,
That was
we'll
a
be
lot
sharing
of
a
fun.
30-minute special on it coming up later, so we get all that
What
put
a
together.
delight
What
to
else we
meet
got?
him.
That's me on the right,
There's
Joseph.
old Brad.
We
You know-
mentioned you.
Yeah, what did he have anything good to
You
say?
didn't hear about my interview with you?
Uh-uh.
I said,
Oh, it's on Facebook.
Get off, hold that picture, Brad. Let me talk about me for a moment. I said, Brad, you know, you started over at Fort Ennis. I said, but if it wasn't for me. He said, let's talk about this guy for a moment.
Brad's like, let's not talk about the weather. Let's talk about this
I
guy.
heard you was up for some big Emmy or Oscar or something from that
Fastback Saloon.
Fastback Saloon show. He said, really?
That's good.
Joseph's got his own.
He said, did Joseph put you up to that?
Yeah, yeah. I'll have to tease him about that.
Oh, what else we got?
Miss Malone?
That's me on the right.
Miss Malone.
Miss Malone, yeah, she's down that
was
way.
a pistol.
I ran, there was a
Handful
crowd
of
down there waiting
fun.
for the sheriff. Big crowd down that way till Mike started hula hooping, everybody left. Paul,
Oh, Paul.
man, right now sitting home. You know what he's doing right now, Jan? That man right
What?
there, eating a can of Vienna sausages as he's watching us right now.
He needs to be up
He is
here
a
one day.
Vienna king.
Really?
Yeah, he loves them. He loves
He
them.
is an awesome man.
Yeah. What else? Uh huh.
She's not singing anymore.
You know, that lady right there used to lead singing over there a lot.
The senior center. What else we got? I
She
think
was
that's
there.
it.
All right, is that it?
Yeah. We
Man.
got Sheriff hula hooping on video.
Yeah, we got all that. That'll be coming up here later this morning, too. I got my fortune told. Beth Ham was down there telling fortune. She did a good job on it. Mike, did you get yours told?
I already know it.
Yeah. Let me tell you what yours is, too. Hey. So,
She's like, I see Papa Rocco.
Yeah, that was, all right. Here's the story I want to mention before we go play Judge Jamie, man. We'll get Mike and Rodeo Queen and her dad over here and Bob just a little bit, too. There was an article in the AL.com talking about this. Would you stop and pick up a dime if you saw it on the ground?
I would.
What, as you're walking by?
I do.
Yeah.
Walking by or driving.
Pick up a penny.
Yeah.
I pick up a penny all the time.
Yeah, I do.
So that's good luck when
Is
you
it
walk
hard
by
when
and
you
pick
get back
a
up,
penny.
Zach?
Only if
Yeah,
it's
it's getting
heads
harder
up.
and harder, Jamie, every day.
What is the deal
Why
with
would you
picking
not?
up a penny?
Good
I'll-
luck.
Yeah, I'll pick it up
I
if
pick
it's
it up
heads
heads
up.
or tails. I don't care.
No, that's bad luck to pick it up with tails up.
Is it?
All right,
really?
Joseph,
I
that
didn't
is
know
I
correct.
didn't either.
That might be what's going on with me.
Pick up a
Yeah.
penny, heads up, it's lucky. If you pick it up accidentally with tails up, you put it back down, heads up, where the next person that picks it up could get good
Really?
luck.
I didn't know that.
Jan, you
That's
know?
a lot of work.
That's why I've been having
Find a penny, pick it up all day long, you'll have good luck.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, I've always
So
heard
if you
that.
pick it up on tails, it's bad luck.
Well, I don't pick it up, Zach. I just leave it there
Pick it
if
up,
I
you're a
see
penny
it.
richer.
Now, if it's a dime, I'm gonna get it whether it's heads or tails.
See, I've been picking up heads or tails with
Me
a penny.
too.
Because I always heard it's somebody from heaven, when you loved ones from heaven sending
Really?
it down to you.
Hey, pick up those pennies and put it in the
Wow,
lunches of
pennies.
love
Zach, how
jar.
hard is it to get back up when you get there and pick
It's
it up?
pretty doggone hard, Jamie. My arthritis is getting worse and worse every day.
Really?
Yes,
Worse
sir.
and worse, huh?
Worse and worse.
All right. Anybody else got anything important to say before
No,
I
I
take
have
my
no
first
arthritis.
break?
I'm good.
I know,
CBD
Lord.
products. CBD products, the way to go. All right, let me take a break. We'll come right back and play Judge Jamie in just a moment. Y'all, hang on.
Zach.
Hey, Zack.
Well, I didn't know. I thought we had another commercial.
Zack. And now it's time to play Lily's #1 game show. You'll find out in just a moment. Sponsored by One Love Hearing. He may be with us later this morning, Jan. He's
Nope.
across the street from you.
Right.
Zeke, One Love Hearing, just got his Hartsville location up and running too. So hey, get over
Remodeled
that way.
it.
That's right, remodeled it, redid it himself too. So he's going. Lily, Miss Rodeo Queen,
Lily.
Limestone County, welcome.
Well, thank you for having me.
Good to see you again.
Good seeing you
She
too.
found out what your prize is.
Yeah.
Quit trying to impress her.
Yeah.
We also have pork brains with milk gravy. A good sheriff brought us over
yay.
here. So this is what we play this game. Wrong answer, right answer. All right.
Okay.
So you grew up over near Gadsden, Alabama?
Going close to there.
Yeah, I went to college over there. Finally finished. Finally finished. Sheriff, it's good to have you up here.
Good to be here.
Anything you'd like to talk about?
Yeah. We've got a.
Swamp John?
Don't even go get it today. You got time. I'll do that in just a minute. Good to have you up here.
It's good to be here.
Good to see you. All right. David, now pay attention. I'm
He's
going to ask
ready.
some questions. If you know the answer, Joseph, good to see you. You'll know this one. Auburn University, here's the first question. Auburn University is responsible for how much money, basically a year, in the state of Alabama?
125 million.
125 million. That's why you ain't from around here. Wrong answer.
1 billion. 1 billion.
1 billion.
250 million.
Make it $5 billion.
Wow.
5 is out of AL.com. How many jobs are they responsible for down that way? We do a little news here too.
1,000.
5,000.
27,000 to be exact. By the way, former coach Tommy Tuberville will be a guest here in Athens again Monday night for a fundraiser. So I don't know if we're going to make it or not, but we might. You never know. He did our show, Mike.
Yep, I was here that day.
Yeah, you were. That's right. You were up here. All we Bama fans were up here. But hey, I like him.
Nice
He's a
guy.
good dude. All right, here we go. Next question. Riverfest is this weekend over in Decatur. Are you going to that? It's a big deal over that way. Ask your dad if you stay out late. How many years have I been doing that?
25.
25. That's a good answer, Joseph. That is a correct answer. Who has won the barbecue cook-off 7 times over there?
Big Bob, no. Big Bob Gibson.
Craig.
No. Jiggy Piggy. Jiggy Piggy.
Jiggy
Bob
Piggy.
Fight and Steve Blake. That's a good name. Jiggy Piggy.
That is.
Okay.
What big event is in Athens this Saturday?
Superhero Day.
See, are you going to be at that?
I
It's all
know.
a big event.
She's been here all week.
I've been here for a week now.
Oh, well, you hit that big event, that Fun Festia thing the other day.
I was.
You was barely old enough to get in there.
I know.
All right, that is set for this weekend. They'll have about 40 superheroes there, so we'll be there shooting a little video on that too. What is the newest TV station in Limestone County? Not this loser. There's
The
another
newest
TV
TV
station
station?
in Limestone County.
Flashback Saloon.
Good answer.
Just because you go that little blog.
It's growing.
Hey, Mike, you ain't gonna believe who I got a text from the other day. I'll get back to this in a minute.
Country boy Eddie.
Not Tony Grigsby. Country boy
Yeah,
Eddie.
that would have been in something.
Country boy. Is he still alive?
You sent me a text.
But is he still alive?
He is.
Yes, Mike.
I hope he did. If he did. How old is Country Boy Eddie? Sheriff, he seen him a text from
How
Bob.
old is he?
He's 88.
He
You don't remember Country Boy. You don't remember getting up watching Country Boy Eddie?
No, she
Johnny, did you
did.
watch him?
Country Boy Eddie? Yes.
He's still alive. He sent me a text last week.
I'm glad he won.
And
Yeah, from
and he wants me to, he's told me again, he wants me to do his funeral. What's the name of the newest TV station?
We don't know.
CNN. It is over at
Oh.
it is at Creekside School. The kids are responsible for doing their own
How
newscast.
cute.
That's cute.
We need them on the show.
Speaking of Country Boy Eddie, that big farm right below Country Boy on Highway 65, that's been sold.
Warrior.
How many acres is that thing?
500.
Beautiful.
565 acres. Well, you know,
that's
they look when you get over here and play. Country Boy Eddie lives right next to it.
Originally owned by Ted Hallmark.
Who bought the farm?
A coalition of some folks bought it. They were going to turn it, they're going to keep the barn and everything and turn it into a residential type thing over that way. So,
They got a train runs through that farm.
you know, they got all that stuff. Why don't you buy it?
Well, I'm thinking about
Be
it.
a good place for that horse of yours to run.
Yep.
Yeah.
They got a
bunch of
drugstore in Scottsboro, Joseph, your hometown, where you grew up. What's the name of it? That ain't it. Payne's drugstore right there on the corner. How many years has it been in business?
90.
85.
150 years.
150
wow.
years is the right answer.
my.
It's the original, what do they call them, soda jerks?
Soda jerk.
Soda jerk.
I've
What
been
is
in
a
there.
soda
I've had
jerk?
a root beer float from there.
Ooh, root beer float. Wish I had one right now.
Sounds good.
Like to have one. Y'all, are you, any of y'all into Christian music? I know we are, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit.
who is king in country?
King and country.
I've heard of it, but I don't
Who's the newest person to join them in a song? Dolly Parton. King
I was
and
gonna say
country's
Sarah
two
Reeves.
brothers, yeah. Man, y'all ain't too smart this morning, huh?
I should have brought Stephen with me. He's a
Yes.
gospel
Oh,
quartet.
he would know all that.
He would.
probably would like to sleep in this morning. All right, the Democratic Convention is coming up on Thursday. They got another debate going. There's a lot, I don't know how many's left in that, 15 or so. USA Today this morning says, what is the one thing all of the Democrats do agree on?
Socialism.
Well, they hate
Insurance.
Trump, but all that. But whatever.
Insurance for immigrants.
That pot should be legal.
No, they don't.
Pot should be legal.
No.
Pot should, that's what they're saying in the USA Today, Mike. I've heard of people smoking
that
this
true?
stuff before.
Is that
I've
true?
heard of that.
I mean, I've heard of people smoking some of that stuff before.
Yeah, so are you going to switch parties now, or?
The only Democrat I've ever voted for is this man right here.
That's fake news, Jamie.
Yeah. Did I vote for you?
No.
No.
Look at that.
That's real news that we voted
All right,
for.
Lily, I got one right up your alley right
Oh,
here. 'Cause I know
goodness.
you're a big YouTuber, right? You got your own YouTube channel?
No.
Oh, she should.
Come on, we can come up with something. Can you ride a horse?
I can.
Okay, there you go. We'll make something up.
Okay.
Now, what kind of seafood does your dad sell?
He sells everything. Anything you want.
Does he deliver it to you? Does he got-
Delivers it to me.
Perfect.
Who is the #1 YouTuber right now? Not the guy that got married today in America.
The kid that opens up the press.
You don't go. What's he in trouble for?
He opens up something.
Ryan.
The toys are sponsoring him, the toy companies.
That's the right answer. He's
Yeah.
not disclosed. You,
He's
see,
what?
when you were a kid, you probably watched him, didn't you? Open
Who?
up toys. Ryan.
No.
He's the #1 guy on YouTube. He opens toys for a living.
Tell her how many followers he's got.
$22 million is what he's worth.
Wow. Oh,
He's opening press.
He opens up.
That's
I can do that. I do that every Christmas.
How many subscribers
You
does
should've
he
got your
have?
YouTube
22 million.
How many?
22 million.
21 million. That's the right answer. But here's the real question. You know what, Alexander? Dr. White this morning.
Just tells you how stupid the public is.
Walmart, Chuck E. Cheese, Nickelodeon. He's got his own products out too. What was his #1 video of all time?
Slinky.
No, his #1 video.
I don't know.
Him opening up a giant thing of toys. How many times was it viewed?
10 million.
5 billion.
It was viewed a billion. It had 1 billion views on it. That's pretty good.
wow.
That is-
Hey,
That's
see,
crazy.
You're
That
wasting your
is
time
crazy.
sitting up here. You need to be on YouTube.
Yeah, we're in the wrong business.
You need to be on YouTube. What is
Goodness.
Odell Beckham in trouble for now?
Who knows?
You know who he is, don't you?
I don't
Plays
know.
for the Cleveland Browns.
No, he's not that way. He's a professional football. What is that contract?
I knew he played
Like
football.
100 million? There he is right there. He's in trouble. You see his wrist? He's wearing a $365,000 watch.
Watch.
Wow.
Who plays with a...
It is against the rules to play with a hard. David, the way this game works is where you won't, you know.
He's trying.
If one of y'all fart over there, I'll be able to hear it on that mic, so watch it over there. Anyway,
Jamie.
365. They make a
is that
mic.
worth
Only
the
a
mic?
sheriff maybe has one up to $1 million.
Two of
for
them.
that. All right?
Why stop at one?
All right, we'll go to one. I got 2 questions left here. Y'all know what the Mayflower was, the original one that came
Yeah.
over here?
Yeah.
Long time ago? Well, they got a replica coming out. They built it back in the 50s. They should have spent $7 million to redo it. It's going to be on tour next year. The 400th anniversary of them coming over here. It's what, 1620? I know you look like a history person. When the Mayflower left England to come over here. Okay, Johnny, Danny. How long did it take them to travel the 3,000 miles from there to here?
120 days.
9 months.
6 months.
66 days.
66 days, that's it.
Wow.
All right, last question, since none of y'all
Thank
seem to. And we're
goodness.
playing worldwide this morning. We have millions of viewers worldwide watching this morning. Here's the last question. How big was the gator captured in Georgia over the weekend?
Oh, I just saw about that.
20 feet.
25 feet.
18 feet.
He weighed how much?
462 pounds.
600 pounds.
900 pounds. There's look at that picture of it. Look at that picture of it.
Crazy.
No,
That's a
thank
big
you.
old
How
boy.
long was it?
How big a boy are you?
I don't know. I thought it was 14 feet.
14 feet.
That's a lot.
14 feet.
You can,
But he's
order,
not-
you
he's
can
not
order
direct-
parts of it from Johnny's Seafood. He can get it back.
You have gator too, Johnny?
We can get you guys.
Wow.
We'll have to get
All
in there and get us some seafood. If I don't get a free shrimp out of this deal, ain't nobody. All right, we're gonna come back and talk to you guys in just a moment about what's going on and go from there. And how long you in town?
Till tomorrow evening.
Till tomorrow. Have you had fun?
I have.
Yeah, you can tell us all about it after I take this commercial
Sounds
break.
good.
Y'all hang on.
And welcome back this morning. Let's quickly go over that forecast because here we go. It is warm out there, about 68, 69 degrees already.
Me too.
Whew, I bet it gets hot on those horses for sure. High temperatures today, 95, 96 degrees, partly cloudy skies, so just enjoy some warm temperatures. I promise eventually it's going to have to cool off, but not this week. Look at that. Phew. What do you think,
Man, if I only
Sheriff?
had a bunch of seafood to be eating as hot as it is.
Hey, we're going to have to try that out. I want some
Sheriff
now.
Mike Blakely up here this morning, bright and early. Saw you at Senior Fun Fest Friday down at the event center. Why don't you introduce our new rodeo queen, Mike?
This is Lily Caradine. She is from halfway between Gaston and Birmingham. she is a former winner of one of our other divisions in our Rodeo Queen contest, and she is the senior Miss Limestone Sheriff Rodeo Queen that will be competing in Oklahoma City in January.
All right, Oklahoma City. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
How's your tour of Athens been?
It's been pretty good.
Yeah, what all have you done besides hang out with me Friday?
Well, Thursday I actually got to go sit at Tractor Supply and promote the Tennessee High School Rodeo that came out Saturday and Sunday. Then Friday I got to go hang out with you at the Fun Fest. And
Thanks for throwing me in. Your nails look good.
thanks.
She looks perfect.
Yesterday I kind of just got to chill and calm down. I had a long weekend. Got to go eat dinner with Sheriff and one of my other committee members, Miss
Always
Leisha.
a treat eating with
I
you.
know.
What did he have?
He had the whole catfish.
We ate at Fat Cats in Roger.
Okay.
Yeah, that
We
place.
had fried catfish and stuff, right? So, all right. Now, you know that when you come back for the rodeo coming up in May of this next year, you'll have to get up early. He already told you about that. You'll have to get up early every day and do all the radio.
So we get to see you again. That's the joy
And
of
you'll
it.
be up here.
Well, I
live.
look forward to it.
Yeah. So what do you do in the meantime? I mean, you got a regular job, college, high school?
I do.
What are you, elementary school? I mean, you're probably in the middle school, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. I just graduated kindergarten. No,
Meeting all those
So what
goals.
do you do?
So I'm a hostess at Ovenbird Restaurant in Birmingham.
Okay.
So I work there part-time, and then on Tuesdays and Thursdays I just kind of do chores around the house and ride my horse.
All right. What's your horse's
Well, I
name?
want to talk
His
about
name's
that.
Hustler.
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 So y'all live on a farm, I'm guessing.
A little one, yeah.
Yeah. So how many horses you got? Just that one?
Well, I have one, but we have 4 total.
Okay.
A little farm.
It is little.
How much work
And
is
she
that?
competes
A
also.
lot.
A lot of work.
It's a lot
Do
of
you
work.
actually work on a farm, or
Mm-hmm.
does your daddy do all the stuff?
No, I do all the stuff.
She said chores around the house. I bet she works hard.
I clean all the stalls. I feed all the horses.
Get out.
How long have you been riding?
I have been showing horses competitively since I was 4.
Really? I bet Dad's got some great photos.
I had 2 jackasses when I
Yes.
grew up. Like my brothers. Oh, we did have 2.
You're already exceeding.
I mentioned while ago that we were talking today, Johnny, talking about Country Boy Eddie. And Country Boy Eddie told me once, this is a statement he made. Only Country Boy Eddie could come up with this. He said, back when Channel 6 sold, they brought all the suits in from up north, came in. He said, I'm in there talking to him. I said, y'all just like the big hog, tall hogs at the trough.
Tall hogs at the
You ever heard that before? Tall hog at the trough. All right, Mike, so what's happening with our rodeo queen?
Well, tomorrow we're having a Swamp John's out at
Okay.
the rodeo arena from 4 o'clock until 7 o'clock. You don't have to pre-buy your tickets.
Okay, good.
You just show up out there. You can eat out there, or you can take it home. But from 4 till 7, please come out and support us. This is helping raise some funds for Lily for going to compete in the Miss Rodeo USA contest, which gets quite expensive when you look at all the outfits.
Right.
I think she got this at Dollar Tree or something, about $10. But I mean, but it's,
You don't find this at the Dollar Tree, I can
But,
tell you that
but
right now.
Dollar General.
One on every corner.
and maybe if Lord's willing, we get to come back between now and the 26th of October. We're going to have a trail ride at Neil Johnson's farm there in Stella, Tennessee. We'll start at 10 o'clock in the morning, and we'll feed lunch, and it'll be a great day.
Well, are you still riding?
Every
Every
chance I
Sunday?
get.
What about
If you could see my leg from here to here, where a horse was bucking with me in black and blue,
Well, anything else been happening in your life?
everything's been copacetic.
Well, I just wanted to check with you. How's your racehorse?
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
I heard a few people found out about it.
Yeah, I mean, I wondered if we'd have had a coon dog, if it'd been as
A big a deal.
been as big a deal. But, this is not Secretariat, I promise you that. John and Steve and I invested less than $5,000 a piece in that, and we got our money back the first year it raced.
Good for y'all.
That's about all we got back.
So nothing else new?
Everything-
How's Debbie?
Debbie is, she's went to I call it the extreme heart doctor, but it's actually the advanced congestive heart failure doctor there in Birmingham. Her doctor wanted to go to him, and she has 27% of her heart working and problems in that 27%, but she's got a great attitude, and she winds up just runs short of any energy is one of the main things.
Well, that'll keep her watching a lot of Bama games, won't it?
But she still wants to order me around. But no, she's
That's
going to watch
not
every
gonna
Alabama
change.
game. I promise you that.
All right, what else we need to know? Anything about the Sheriff's Department? Anything we need to know
Well,
about?
I think tentatively we got some information from the county commission that we're probably going to get an extra deputy and an extra transport officer at our budget this time, which
Great.
we're really excited about, and we appreciate your county commission for understanding and realizing that need and helping us out there.
And I
Now,
want to
wait.
say Stephen Young, I mean, he has been doing a
Stephen's
phenomenal
done a
job.
great
He's been
job.
so busy.
Hey, it takes
too.
a lot of work off of me, I promise you.
Yeah.
And you're still not going
Right.
to seek re-election.
Do what?
You're officially not going to seek re-election.
No, I think some folks made me mad enough. I plan to probably run again in 22.
Got our vote.
And like Tommy Battle said over there in Huntsville, KIB kind of, waxed him. He said, the good people of Alabama voted me to be
To continue being their mayor.
Stay to be the
Mayor, yeah.
mayor, continue to be the mayor of Huntsville. He
That's
voted
right.
down a raise that city council was going to give him the other day. Voted.
did.
It was the only veto he's ever done. This is talking about the mayor of Huntsville. Voted down a raise that they were giving him.
Well,
That's
he
a
must have
pretty
made a
good
lot
raise.
when they saw what was Britlin Cafeteria.
Yeah, that's where I first met Tom. All
Well,
right.
now, let me ask this. What about the blackface? You ain't got nothing coming out of your closet doing blackface when you was a kid, did you? Is that
I don't
about blown
remember
over
ever
with the
doing
governor?
that.
That's something that,
That is, my point on that is, now, I don't think he has the picture, but I am going to come out of the closet on one thing. I took a picture of it the other day. Well, I did something in 1970. I've shown y'all a picture of it.
That
Now-
some might be offended by.
Now, some might be offended now.
right.
I've got the picture. Brad, I don't know if you've got it or not. I've got it on my phone, but we don't have time to show it. I came out of the closet too in 1970 dressed as a woman. And I won the pageant. We don't have the picture there on my phone.
New hope behind
But I ain't
ugly
transgender and I ain't queer. But if she wants to come out like that, so
Now that's my question. You know, will eventually, if you dressed up as a woman for a beauty pageant, would they be offended?
You're scaring the heck out of me because I won 2 of those contests. First time I ran for sheriff, one at Elkmont and one at Tanner.
all right, then me and you need to come out here and dress it out and just have it, put it on right here then.
I don't
Can I
want to
please
see
be
that
the
again.
judge?
Yeah.
What else they gonna say about you?
Hi.
Mike Blakely out of the closet?
And Lord, sometimes you want to go in the closet.
Back to the black fight. What people did back in college days should have no effect on what they're doing.
The world was a different place then, and it's glad it's not going back that way. But you can't erase
Thanks for allowing us to
history.
relive some of our childhood memories. on
Not a
the-
problem.
She said she'll
Thanks for
judge
coming
that
up.
contest.
Good hanging out with you Friday, and then good seeing you up here again today.
Good seeing
Hey,
you
don't
too.
forget those oysters. I always like to eat some of that. Mike, as always, bud, glad
Always
to be
good
your
to see
friend.
you.
I appreciate it. And don't forget tomorrow, come out for Swamp John's at the arena
Out at
from
the
4
arena.
to 7.
All right.
You
We'll take
got
a break
it.
and come back. Y'all hang on. And back this morning talking to David Turner. Mr. Turner, you live over at Henry.
David Henry.
Yes.
David Turner was supposed to be here this morning. He called in sick earlier. My insurance man this morning. Anyway,
Get well, David.
you work for our old buddy Rick
I do.
Rick Corum.
I do.
Corum.
He's a fine man.
Yes,
What
he
all,
is.
what all do y'all do these days?
We do industrial and commercial roofing, and I'm his salesman.
But you ain't up here today to talk about that.
No, sir, I'm not.
So, Mr. Henry, what are we discussing today?
Well, we're going to talk about the veterans of foreign wars
Okay.
and programs that we have for students. We have 2 contests that are going on currently. One for the 6th through 8th grade is Patriots Pen, and the one for high school students is A Voice of Democracy. These are essay contests. The 6th through 8th grade on the national level can win prizes up to $5,000. And the high school big award for the national winner of the Voice of Democracy is a $30,000 scholarship.
Now, is this all schools or just?
This is any student in the 6th through the 8th grade
Okay.
for the Patriots Pen Contest, which is a 300 to 500 word essay. For the high school students, the Voice of Democracy they write their essay and they record themselves reading it. And the recording needs to be 3 to 5 minutes long.
Okay.
Any student in public, parochial, private, or homeschool are eligible for these contests.
Great.
Locally, the VFW Post 4765 here in Athens has dedicated $1,000 for prize money for the winners of the contest.
Okay.
We're going to give $250 for the first place winner of both the Patriots Pen and the Voice of Democracy. We'll give $150 to the second place and $100 to the third place.
All right.
So we're excited about that and hope to have a great participation. I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity with Dr. Sisk
Right.
for the Limestone County Schools to be able to present
Okay, great.
briefly to their principals.
Is there a website that people can find out more about this, or how do
There
they get
is,
more information?
vfw.org
Great.
and /Patriots Pen or /Voice of Democracy. They can call me on my cell phone, which is 256-702-2237.
All right.
Well, man, thanks
That's
for
some
coming
big
up right
prizes.
early this morning. You tell old Ricky Corum we said hello.
I will, and thank you all very much for
Yeah,
having me.
anytime we can be of assistance to you, let us know. Keep us informed on what's happening.
That's
I
right.
will do
All
that.
right. I hope LSU
Good
loses every
prizes.
game.
Stay here.
I know you're an LSU fan. Hey, we'll take a break. Be right back. Y'all hang
That's
on.
exactly how I feel about how.
sheriff has left the building this morning. Always full of
Lily's a
information.
doll.
He's a great guy.
Always.
Yeah.
Joseph, you having trouble with your phone?
I'm just trying to figure out all these settings here.
He's trying to take a selfie and it's going 3, 2,
Dr. White, what are you
1.
talking? It looks like you're loaded this morning with a bunch of notes here. What are we talking about?
Well, this is an article you sent me. I think it was from Daily Mail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. So there's hope for couch potatoes, older couch potatoes.
Now, what is considered a couch potato? first
Well,
of all?
someone who's sedentary, not in a structured program. So what they did, there was a study in England at the University of Birmingham, and they wanted to find out if you're a super athlete and you're compared with people who are sedentary and you're older, what is the benefit of exercise? So they went into this
Pay
experiment.
attention, Joseph.
Yeah. So what they did is they had the two groups. They had super athletes who were older,
That'd be mine.
between 60 and 80.
60 and 80, they're still
Right.
super
mine.
athletes?
Yeah, they're super athletes.
Wow.
And these guys, these were all men, by the way. These were members of the League of Veteran Racing Cyclists, and they
Okay.
were in there over 20 years. The average age was 74. Then they have this comparison group that I
Pay
kind
attention.
of
This is
have
going to be interesting.
Is this my group?
nicknamed couch potatoes, but here's how they described them in England. This is funny. They called them people who were unaccustomed to exercise.
Unaccustomed.
Isn't that cute? So what they did is they put them through 4 weeks of rigorous training. They had a combination of, and this was highly structured, they had a combination of resistance training
Okay.
and aerobic training, cardiovascular.
Okay.
They had the same diet, and what they did is that on all 4 occasions, they took blood work, saliva tests, they took muscle biopsies, and here's what they found.
Okay.
They found that the benefits of exercising were the same for both groups.
No
For
way.
See, that's
yes.
what's unusual.
Yes.
Really?
And Jamie, thank you, because this was hot off the press. I actually pulled the study from the journal, and it just came out on the 30th of August.
So you mean to tell
So-
me that if me and Joseph were basically the same age, and we are,
Basically.
Right, in
and
your
I
mind.
work out, and he continues to lay around eating his
Pop-Tarts.
Cheetos.
sugary stuff, yeah, his
Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts and everything,
Okay.
that if he started exercise, waited later, he would get in the same shape I would be in if I exercised every day. Bottom line?
Well, no, the benefits would be the same. Your muscular structure would be the same, okay?
I'd still be built up better.
But we know that not exercising that is harmful for successful aging.
Harmful for all your organs.
Your skeletal frame needs to have strong muscles to maintain balance. So balance, can lead to falls, and so
Which is huge as you get
yeah,
older.
I'm not promoting, lying
Don't
around and not
exercise.
exercising, but this is encouraging for people who are prescribed an exercise program later in life, because a lot of older people, I know this from my own practice, they want to give up. Well, the doctor says I need to exercise, but hey, I'm 75. Why should I do it now?
never too late.
It is never too late.
What the bottom line of that whole thing, Jan, is it's never too late to start exercising.
Exactly.
Don't think
Just-
you've wasted all your time.
So
You can
right.
get better.
Mr. Paul Irons at 104, sitting there
Yes.
right now watching us this morning, eating his Vienna sausages, could basically get, there he is right there, could get in the same shape as somebody else his age who's been exercising the whole time.
Yes.
You can get there.
Yes, you can.
He's
And what
in
they
good shape.
recommend.
There's just, Paul, I'm sorry I'm picking on you this morning, but you
He's
looked
in
so
great
good
shape.
the other day, in great shape. I just wanted to throw you in the little wolves.
Now, this study had some limitations. There were only 7 people in the highly trained athletic group and 8 in the unaccustomed to exercise group. But
Okay.
what impressed me about the study, although there were a low number of participants, it was highly controlled. Okay. Now, what did they recommend? They recommend about 150 minutes a week of aerobic cardio for older adults, and about 2 hours a week of the resistance training. That's doable.
That's a lot of time working out.
No, that is
Well,
doable.
2
watching
hours a
TV.
week?
No, that is doable.
Well, even if you're sitting there watching TV, you can use the arm weights.
Sure,
You can do
you can
something.
get
you can get that
creative.
little bike thing. And
That's right.
So Jamie could pump iron while he's watching the Hallmark Channel?
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect. So thank you,
And then watch
Jamie.
hey, did
We
you
don't
watch
even turn our
Yellowstone
TV
any?
on anymore.
No, I don't watch Yellowstone.
He doesn't.
No, I know, I
Anyway.
know.
It's over now. Now
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
just
we
sit
didn't have it this
outside.
week.
I'm ready for Ozark to come back, season 3.
Oh, what's
Me
happening
too.
in your world?
Well, not a lot of shows this weekend except the Superhero Day.
Which is a big deal.
If you want me to have a car up here, I'll try to line something up, you know.
Get with me later.
People are just
Huge
knocking my
deal.
door down to try to get on the show, you know. So, but yeah, it's that time of the season when it begins to wind down, but then late September, early October, there are a few more shows. Our big show at the Sportsplex is on Saturday, October the 12th.
Right.
So you hear more about
How's
that.
the new home?
We're loving it. I'm loving that burn barrel. I burned some stuff yesterday. Bunch of boxes and yeah, it is
Redneck.
Fun.
Get out there and
want
squirt
one.
my lighter fluid down in
Yeah.
there and light that bad boy. I started to take a video and send it to
You
you.
want to just burn everything up now.
You
Yeah.
don't have to worry about mosquitoes.
I hadn't been getting bit too much. Was the smoke? Is it
Yeah.
driving them away? Well, I'll burn something
So
every
you
night.
just you become a regular redneck. That's
I
your
reckon.
favorite thing, having a burn barrel.
I can go out in the yard and take a whiz. I mean, you know.
The joy
Get
of
some
living in the
big
county.
overalls.
I don't have any overalls yet.
That's coming.
Yeah.
I can tell by your voice.
All right.
Oh, good
You
time.
should have gone with us.
We
I
should have
asked you
invited
that.
her.
Should have
Yeah,
been
we
fun
should
fest.
have.
Yeah, we had a blast. We'll be doing a 30-minute special on that too to air here
Yeah.
a couple of weeks from now when I get ready to take a hard
Another Tuesday off.
We'll go to some of that video. We had a great time. Miss Sheriff Blakely was there. Miss Alabama was there. Brad Travis, of course, was
You
there.
just never know who you bump
And
into.
everybody in town was there, basically. Everybody volunteered, and a lot of other people just enjoyed it. Mike Gold did a super job singing.
Yes, he did.
And everything
Yeah.
like
Cool.
that. So let's go to the beginning of that, too, and we'll show you the rest of it later this week, and then we'll do a 30-minute special on it, too. So we'll see y'all later.
Bye-bye.
We are here at Senior Fun Fest 2019, the Limestone County Event Center. What are you supposed to be? Hey, don't be fighting over the hula hoop. Can you do it? See what fun we're already having. Now, what all are people going to find out here today?
He's got you now.
Everything. What all are people going to find out here
I know
today?
it's a beauty today. Thank you, Lord. We're going to have wonderful time.
Who's the hoochie coochie dancers? That's what I want to know. Huh? Was that you? Well, let's see what else they got. You need to
Well,
say.
they say they're queens, but the men they call them hoochie coochies.
That's what we remember from County Fair way back.
Boy,
A lot of stuff going on. Let's find out.
There they are.
Wait a minute. Here's the strong man. You don't look all that strong to me, but roll tide. Let me see something. So what's the secret to lifting a lot of weight? Eat a lot. Eat a lot. We'll find something else here in a minute.
We will. All right. Now this is something right here. How are you?
I'm great.
All right.
Are you the hoochie coochie woman?
No, I'm the bearded tattoo lady.
Oh, the bearded tattoo lady. I never would have guessed that. What else you got?
Look at those hoes. Woo.
Sexy.
Good looking legs.
Hey, there's Miss Alabama.
It's going to be chilly, but it's all about production. Production team trying to find somewhere to set up all the cameras. Thank you so much.
I used to do a hula hoop, but I don't know if I can do it anymore. Wait a minute.
That's what I call moving.
It's been too long. Oh, look, I got too old. Thank you.
How cute. Good, how are you?
Rolling? We don't know what to say.
Okay, awesome.
How are you, ma'am? Roll
How are
tide.
you? Roll tide,
This
yes,
is
sir.
Miss Alabama. Miss Penny. Can you say your first name?
Tiara.
Tiara. I read the story about how that. I got to ask you a very important question.
Okay,
Do you know Tua?
I
don't know him.
You don't
No,
know him?
I don't.
What about Jalen? Did you know him last year?
I didn't know him. I knew of both of them, of course.
So you didn't have a class with either of them?
Well, I did have Jalen. I took a communications class my freshman year, and he's a communications major, or was now since he's graduated. And I used to see him walk back and forth, and the whole class would be mesmerized. Like, oh my gosh, that was just Jalen.
So if you had to choose between one of them two winning the Heisman, who do you think's going to get it?
Oh goodness, did you have to put that on me?
Well, you are Miss Alabama, you know.
I am Miss Alabama, and before I was Miss Alabama, I was Miss University of Alabama, so that was my preliminary title. And honestly, I think both young men are very deserving of the Heisman, and I think both of them can get it one year.
An answer I thought would come from her. So what do you like about being Miss Alabama?
I love being able to travel all across the state of Alabama, being at fun events such as this, and then I'll get to go to Miss America in December.
Well, good luck. You'll probably win.
Well, thank you. Thank you for the faith.
Thank you. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide, yes,
All right.
sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.